When you start recording your videos, remembering your text can be a big challenge. Even professionals, news anchors, public speakers, TV hosts, and even actors use tools to help them with this. And the good news is, so can you. There are different ways to handle this. Actors, for example, memorize their lines for hours on end. But you're here to create, sell, and scale your course and course business and to bring value to your students. Your ability to memorize lines will help you, but is of course of lesser importance. So instead of spending hours trying to remember every single word, let's look at a better solution for you: teleprompters. So what exactly is a teleprompter? It's a device that projects your script in front of the camera while keeping the text invisible to who is watching your content. This allows you to read smoothly while you maintain eye contact with your audience. Teleprompters come in different shapes and sizes. First, you have the professional teleprompters. These use a reflective screen in front of your camera to display your text. They're great if you want a professional setup, but they can be expensive. And they are a big piece of equipment. They sometimes even come with a full suitcase to transport them. But if you have a fixed studio setup like I do, the size of this thing is not so much an issue. Okay, and here's my complete setup. Here's my teleprompter. This is the glass panel I was mentioning. And it reflects the text from my iPad here. You can't see it because of the reflection, but behind the glass panel is my camera. I'll show you from the side. My tablet again, the teleprompter. Here's my camera. And through this cloth, it points to the front where you can see my studio setup. So the camera is pointing through the glass panel. The second option you have are teleprompter apps. You have dozens of these. These show your script on your phone or tablet. The downside? Your eyes may not align properly with the camera because the camera often is not completely aligned with the text. This is what you often see on videos on social media. People are so glued to their own image on screen instead of the camera on their phone while they're talking. And this tends to look very unnatural. And why does eye contact matter so much? When watching a video, people expect direct eye contact. If your eyes are slightly off, it can feel disconnected or even distracting. That's why, if you use a teleprompter app, position the text as close to your camera as possible. Let me show you an example. And here's a fun fact: there are AI tools for everything, and even for this. You can use eye contact corrector. There's one from feed.io, but there are many more. Just remember that any post-work after recording and editing your video is yet another step. If you want to create videos for your courses or business and you need to create many of them, you may want to avoid having too many steps in your workflow. So if you want to take things to the next level and have the budget for it, a professional teleprompter setup like the one I have here can make a huge difference. It ensures perfect eye contact, smooth delivery, and a polished professional feel. So now you see that you don't have to be an expert in memorizing your text. A teleprompter will certainly help you, and you would be surprised if you only knew how many professionals use these tools. You hardly see them in the composition, of course, but they are almost always there, supporting the talent, or in your case, the entrepreneur. So keep these solutions in mind when you start creating your videos. There are apps that are not subscription-based and that are lifetime purchase deals. I hope this video was helpful and that it helps you in creating the videos for your courses or perhaps for social media or another purpose. I will see you in the next one. Bye.